Alright everyone, for those of you who have had a headphone jack break off inside of your iPhone, I have a working solution for you. It's a little tricky, but it works. Well, at least it worked for me. My phone's back to not thinking it has a headphone in it permanently. I was lifeguarding and had my phone plugged into the auxiliary port and everything, and then I realized after I'd left work that my phone was not making the noises it was supposed to, and then when I hit the volume button, it said it had a headphone jack, or had headphones in. Like, I don't have headphones in. I looked, there was the tip, went back to work, and saw that this had been broken off. So, after trying various things, tweezers that didn't work, couldn't get a grip, I took it to Apple. I foolishly did not buy Apple Care, so I didn't have, they couldn't fix it or replace it for me, without charging like $250 to replace my phone, which is more than what I bought it for, so that was kind of out. They also said if you take the phone apart that the headphone jack is actually encased on the port there, so taking it apart wouldn't help. I haven't verified that. I'm sure there's a workaround. But what I did do is I remembered back from my times as a maintenance man, this lovely stuff called JB Weld. Fantastic stuff. What you do is you take this, you put a little on like cardboard or wood or something to mix it, and then you take this, you mix it on top, you stir it, and then you very carefully place it just on, now remember this was broken off, that top piece, you place it just on the very tip, because if you get it on the sides and you stick it inside your phone here, you're going to get it on your sidewalls, and then your port's not going to work at all. You won't be able to stick anything inside, or it'll solidify inside your phone. And I'm telling you, they call it JB Weld for a reason. It is almost as strong as an actual weld. You're not going to pull it off. So, very carefully, put it on the very center in the tip, and stick it inside. But you need to... The reason I knew that it was touching on the inside is because I could still plug it in at work, and I would get whenever I was playing ESPN radio or whatever. So I knew it was making contact inside. So I knew it would touch if I stuck it in. If it's not going to touch when you stick it in, it doesn't do you. This trick doesn't do you any good. So I stuck it in, let it sit, hardened, pulled it out in a couple hours because this is the JB Quick, which just means it sets quick. And I pulled it out, and voila! And it makes all the noises it's supposed to, and everything like that. So, hopefully this was helpful. Again, be very careful doing this, because if you are trying to stick something in there with JB Weld on it, which I originally tried a jeweler's screwdriver, but realized I couldn't sit there for however long to let it solidify, and it wasn't going to make it strong enough. There wasn't enough surface area to make a good enough grip to pull it. So if you're going to do this, you have to be very careful not to get it on the inside walls there, because whatever you stick in there will stay in there once it's solidified. So if you have the same problem I had, this is a working solution. Again, I caution you, be very careful. If you have Apple Care, use it.